Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, hour number 3 here live from Tampa, Florida, as we continue our SEC Media Day coverage.
You know what the toughest part, the biggest challenge for me doing the show here, or any remote that for that matter, is I can only, for the whole segment, I got to wear my hat one direction. And it's got to be either front or back. I can't go sideways. I can't tilt it at different angles like during the show. It's always
Right.
like I'm fidgety.
Some would say.
I have a diagnosed disease, and so I'm moving a lot.
Disease or condition? I don't
know.
Feels like you said that wrong.
Okay.
I don't know.
I got it.
You can turn. Oh, because the headset.
Because of the headset.
I was like, are you
No,
like
I'm not trying to be
nervous?
proper.
Like,
No, I don't care. Obviously,
what are you doing?
I've been wearing sunglasses, so like.
Yeah. Those are great, by the way.
I mean,
They
nice.
fit your head, which
they came in a plastic bag, so I don't know. Like,
let me
you
see
know what's
this.
funny about sunglasses? If you buy an expensive pair of sunglasses, you buy some like Ray-Bans or some Costas or something,
Let's see.
you lose them within a couple of months. Now,
No
this
doubt.
pair, Marler gave this to me in a plastic bag. I will have these for 5 years, probably.
I like these.
Like the cheap sunglasses you have forever.
No,
That's
see, the
expensive
funny
ones
thing
you
is
lose.
what you didn't hear, Marler gave them to you, I think, to check out. You took it upon yourself to take them out of the plastic and put them on, and then you're like, hey, thanks for these. He goes, actually, those are for me.
Those are mine.
And then, like, I saw him realize in real time that he wasn't getting them
What's
back.
happening, yeah.
And he kind of, like, dropped his head like he was sad. But I'm like, Marler, you're not getting those back, bud. Those are now Flynn's. Those are property of Matthew. Those are actually, like, nice.
These belong to me now. I don't.
Yeah. So the SEC has like a table like over the back way where the meals and stuff are.
Uh-huh.
That's like kind of like a taste of the SEC. And, like every SEC town like brought something to try to like represent them. I'm a little disappointed in Baton Rouge.
What do we bring?
They gave like stickers.
What?
Of like of Louisiana and like 225 and like for as much culture as we have, like you gave stickers.
We could have given away my high.
You could have given my hide. That would have been perfect.
Right there in Baton Rouge.
Like something like a Cajun seasoning or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something. Like a sticker. We're not known for our stickers.
No, I was very disappointed.
I'm sure there's some companies that make fine stickers.
Great stickers.
The best.
Yeah.
But we're not known for
elite stickers.
We're not the sticker capital of the world.
We're not. Speaking of like kind of being back in that situation, I forgot to mention this earlier. Will Stein's mom baked all of us at SiriusXM a little bundt cake.
Oh, stop it.
Swear to
A little
God.
bundt cake.
A little bundt cake. Look, I'll
about
show
that?
you. They got this great packaging
How
as well.
fun is that?
It was very fun. Look.
They have a little icing on it?
Look at
She
that.
baked
Kentucky
that?
Wildcats. Here's to a great 2026 season. Will Stein.
From Sissy Cake.
Sissy Cakes. Yeah, Sissy
Okay.
Cakes. Yeah. And he passed them out. I was like, oh, look at you.
How neat. They're
Look at
little,
you, sweet
little
little
footballs.
lady. Very nice of her.
That is very nice.
I enjoyed it.
So are y'all a fan now? She wants.
I've been a fan of Will.
She's trying to. She wants good pub.
Probably
for a guy.
so, and I don't mind a mom stepping in and trying to bribe national
doubt.
media. I'm okay with that.
Absolutely. Bribery.
No, I'm a fan of Will.
Bribery can be used correctly sometimes.
I'm a fan of Will because of what he said yesterday, but like again, it's not an arrogance, it's a confidence. Like, hey, well, what's going to be the reason Kentucky wins? Me.
Well,
I'm the difference.
Yeah, it depends how you deliver the statement.
I thought he
too.
delivered it well, though.
I did
Yeah.
too. When I heard it and I read it, like I saw it on Twitter, like this is what he said. I was like,
He took his time.
okay, that could go, one of two ways, I guess.
Yeah.
It could go really well, or you could just
go
be like,
really bad.
you're a cocky prick, pretty much.
No, for sure. But I think seeing the answer, knowing him a little bit, I think he thought about it. It wasn't like it was just like he thought about it. He didn't want to say it, and then he's like, "This me, I'm the reason." I liked it.
Yeah.
All right, before we move on to the Auburn Tigers, I want to remind you that if you are an experienced vessel fitter, Palace Fabrication Shop in Hammond is hiring. If you can read blueprints, fit ASME pressure vessels, and take pride in quality craftsmanship, Pal wants to hear from you. Right now, experienced vessel fitters can earn a $1,000 hiring bonus after just 30 days of employment. You'll also get excellent pay, steady overtime with work scheduled well into 2027, full benefits, paid vacation, and employee ownership through Palla's ESOP program. Palla, employee-owned, relationship-driven, building together. All right, let's move on to the Auburn Tigers, another team that is here today. Now, the Auburn Tigers, Matthew, when we were playing college football, like they were a team that was kind of, one of the standards, I would say. I mean,
they're actually, to me, you know how LSU, the rival kind of switches a lot depending on the current state of college football in the SEC, blah, blah, blah. Like when we were when I was getting recruited, Auburn was it.
Yeah.
Like that was most of the highlight films that they show recruits
I never won
and things
there.
like that. That one now it changed when we were there to Florida.
Yeah.
But like I would say like 01, 02, 03, like that was Auburn was like the big motivational tape, motivational film.
My freshman year they went 13-0. I mean, so it's Auburn, right? Mm-hmm. And I didn't win there as a player. Now we beat them. We were 2-2, beat them at home, lost them on the road. I wasn't able to celebrate a victory against them until I guess it would have been 2018 when Cole Tracy hit that kick. That was the first time I ever celebrated a victory in that stadium. It wasn't, for me either playing or covering football. So it was a great game. They were a great program. It has not been great as of late. Let's take you back to 2020. All right. They go 6-5. Let's go to 2021. They're 6-7 overall, 3-5 in the SEC. 2022, they're 5-7, 2-6 in the SEC. Let's go to 2023, 6-7, 3-5 in the SEC. 2024, 5-7, 2-6 in the SEC. Last year, 2025, 5-7, 1-7 in the SEC. So when you go all the way back to 2021, we're talking about the last 5 football seasons. Auburn football has 11 SEC wins in 5 seasons. They're barely averaging 2 wins per season in the SEC. That is not the Auburn football. I know, anybody in this room knows. They got a new coach. Alex Golesh is coming over from South Florida. He brings a lot of his roster with him. I do think he's a good football coach. He was the OC when Tennessee came to Tiger Stadium a couple years ago. Hendon Hooker, that offense. And so,
is that the coach that almost someone tried to fight him, like one other head coach on the other sideline? They had something happen. They had a handshake situation.
This is tickling
like,
something.
Yeah.
This is tickling something.
Like there's, I'm strange in the things that I remember from random games. But, yeah, I think there was maybe a situation with another coach. That was fun. But it clicked my memory because I saw him walking around. I was like, is that the coach right there? Is that who I'm thinking of? And I was like, I remember a handshake situation with him.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at it. Tom Herman and Alex Golesh.
Okay.
So Tom Herman was the FAU head coach, and Alex Golesh was the South Florida head coach. And, they got into a little
our guy Golesh,
little fisticuffs, but not really.
I think he kind of big dogged him, too. Big dogged Herman.
Yeah. Got Tom Herman. Whoa.
What a name. We almost got him.
Thank God we didn't.
Wait, we almost got him over Brian Kelly. Was that?
No.
That hiring cycle?
No, it was Coach O.
Was it?
Because it was
this goes
Tom
back
Herman,
to like 18?
Jimbo Fisher, and then Coach O got the job. Yeah.
All right.
Thank God that didn't happen.
2019 would not have happened.
No, there's no way Tom Herman wins that. No. There's no way Joe would have talked to Tom Herman and be like, nah,
anyway,
I'm going to Cincinnati,
you go watch
bro.
that clip, and I will say for Auburn, with your new Alex Golesh, you got a little dog in you. Like he's got some dog in him just based on now. It's we'll see how he translates, but certainly had South Florida headed in the right direction. So Auburn needs help. You just said over the last 5 seasons. Isn't that wild though to
even think about? 11 SEC wins in 5 seasons.
2.2 wins in the SEC per year. Like that's not Auburn football that we know. So can they get him back? Well, it's going to take in this world in the NIL college football. Yeah, you can get back real fast, but it can also, kind of work against you, especially in the SEC when you have so many rivals and competitors competing for the same recruits with the same budget or bigger budget than you have. So it can go one of 2 ways. You can, like Indiana, they did it, but what Indiana did is a very unfair comp to everybody else.
And everybody's going to use it, though.
Everybody's going to use it, but it's completely unfair. So Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I will say, watch the clip at the break. If y'all are going to watch the clip, he's got a little dog in him. He's got a little, he can be that guy.
I mean, he was born in Russia, Moscow, Russia.
Does that mean he's got some dog in him?
It feels like it. I mean,
born in Moscow.
Golesh moved to the United States when he was 7. So, I mean, he kind of grew up a little bit. I mean, 7.
Is he a spy?
It's when, the whole Soviet Union, obviously, the dissolution of that. Then he grew up in Brooklyn, moved to Dublin, Ohio, not Ireland. And that's his upbringing. Went to Ohio State. He was actually a GA at Ohio State when Bobby Carpenter and A.J. Hawk and that whole crew was there. And so that's how I've gotten to know him a little bit. But, yeah, grew up in Moscow, Russia till he was 7.
Wow. What are those?
Feels tough.
Is he like the college football version of like a Russian sparrow?
Feels like it.
You know what I'm talking about? The female spies.
Ooh, Alondra asked a very good question.
Okay.
Does Golesh have ties to High Point?
Oh.
Some are asking.
I mean,
and it's Alondra and us. We're the ones asking.
It wouldn't be shocking now that we're uncovering that he is a Russian spy.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's good for Auburn, though, that he's a Russian spy. Feels like he got some grit. Eastern Europeans, I mean, they're kind of known for that, right?
Yep. Female Russian operatives are often referred to as sparrows. So, like, what if they're infiltrating college football now?
It could be. But, look, if Auburn's got to find a way to win more than 2 SEC games a year, maybe it's bringing in a Russian spy, but
I mean,
War Eagle, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what those people are talking.
Till 7. 7's more. I felt
How bad do you want to win, and what are you willing to sacrifice to do it?
Yeah.
Bringing a Russian spy.
Patriotism.
Oh, he really is a good coach, though.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's fun, though. I like that.
I know.
It's a good little tidbit. I did not know that until you said it.
All right, we will step away. We've got a couple more segments coming right back your way. Again, we'll go over the teams that are here today. What does tomorrow look like? Maybe what we're expecting from some of these teams. I mean, we haven't even mentioned Shane Beamer. I think it's a very important year for Shane Beamer. We'll hit all of that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company. Now, you know they can build your dream pool in your backyard. That is what they've done since the 1960s in South Louisiana. That's the obvious. But the thing that we want to remind you, a couple of things actually, that they're going to be there from the very beginning. So the design, they're going to be there obviously during the build, but they're going to be there afterwards as well because they are the maintenance for your pool. So go to RussellPools.com today. Don't forget, they also, Matthew, if you bought a house and it's got let's say an old kidney-shaped pool, but you want to give it a little pizzazz, can they do that?
Yeah, it's called renovations, man. And like, look, there's not a lot of pool companies that are experts at the renovation. Yeah, Russell Pools can build you the best custom brand new pool out there, but they can also take an existing pool. If you bought a house and it already has like an older pool on it, you want to just spruce it up, make it look like a new, modern, function better, look better, do all the things. Russell Pools can do everything. Russell Pools, RussellPools.com.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parrish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from Tampa, Florida, continuing our coverage of SEC Media Days. Matthew, you have done some research about the Russian spy that the Auburn Tigers hired to be their next head coach to try to win more than 2 SEC games per year. Yeah, I mean, we're here at SEC Media all week long, so what better time to talk about Russian spies than right now? Yeah. When I talked about it, is Russia infiltrating college football? Well, they have a history of this stuff. I referred to the Sparrows. You did. Which was a female Russian operatives, while the male counterpart, they were called Ravens. Yep. So the Ravens obviously have already infiltrated the NFL. You might want to stick around for this for your show. Hold on. So this terminology stems from the KGB's Cold War era training program. It was called the State School 4, and it specialized in using seduction and romance to extract secrets from targets. Yep.
A tactic historically referred to as sexpionage.
Yep. Hunt, just a quick yes or no. Did you know Alex Golesh lived in Moscow, Russia until he was 7? Okay, see, lead to your show. You're welcome.
Yep, there you go, Hunt.
You're welcome. Tune in at 1 o'clock for the Hunt Palmer Show. He's going to tell you about Red Sparrows and Alex Golesh.
Absolutely.
Think he's really going to talk about it?
For sure. I mean,
Yeah, no doubt.
that is
Why would he
weird.
not?
Like, I'm hoping we don't get a knock at our door at the hotel because
Don't answer.
we're on to the college football espionage.
All right, I'm going to say something or kind of ask something, and it's probably going to sound outlandish at first, but you asked about Vanderbilt. Like, do we like them being good? Mm-hmm. All right, that was your question. I was like, yeah, this Vanderbilt, like, I don't mind it. Like, they've gone through enough. Is Auburn being down bad for the SEC? Because I think it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Auburn being good is good for the SEC.
I think so as well. Because
maybe that's a traditionalist in us talking.
Well, no. Well, part of it, yes, but they care deeply about it. They've got great tradition. They've got an incredible stadium environment. I don't care how bad. I don't know if you hate Auburn listening out there. Jordan Hare is rocking at 11 a.m., at 2:30, at 6:30, at 7:30. It doesn't matter. It's an incredible place to play, and they show up. It just is. Mm-hmm. I think the SEC is much better when Auburn's relevant.
100%. It's absolutely like all the and the answer, like to answer the question of why though, you just gave the physical reasons, like the stadium's great fan base, but like at the heart, like they are a core foundation of the SEC. As everything grows, as the SEC grows, and new teams have come in, there's a core group, right? And they are part of that core group. So yes, the SEC is absolutely better. Like, as much as it pains me to say, I think the same thing about Florida. I hate Florida. I can't stand them. I don't like anybody that goes there. When I think about it, my skin crawls. But I want them to be relevant. I want them to be good at football. Now, do I want them to be great? Hell no, I don't. But do I want them to be good? Just like I want Auburn to be good. I mean, the Auburn-Alabama game. As LSU fans, it's still an awesome game to watch, right? And it's just you want those teams, that core group of SEC teams, to always be good, always be relevant. Now, will they? Remains to be seen. At some point, they will. At some point, will Golesh be the coach to turn them around? I don't know. We will see. But they certainly cannot stay on the track that they are and have winning 2.2 games in the SEC per year.
Just doesn't even feel like right. Like, doesn't even feel like there's your stickers from Baton Rouge. But that's what Baton Rouge handed out. Like, taste of the SEC.
There it is. This is
South Carolina gave sunglasses. Somebody gave popcorn.
That's what represents us.
Another person gave some like granola, and that's what Baton Rouge gave out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like come on, man.
There's a sticker of a beignet though.
I know. Give out beignets. Like our culture's too good for that. What are we doing? Give out some My Hires.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, Baton Rouge, sweet.
Yeah.
Stickers.
Yeah.
Well, you can put them on the back of their laptop.
People do that. Not us. People do. Actually, I did have one that Harlow put on mine forever ago. It fell off.
Respect.
It was like frozen or something of that nature, but it fell off.
I like that.
I don't know what happened to it. It's probably an old backpack, but
let it snow.
You'll appreciate this, and I'll make it quick because I know our listeners don't share our same passion for sports cards. I bought her Disney Elsa and Anna cards.
Yeah.
And because she knows Dad does cards.
Yep.
Like, and she used to come in my office, and I'd actually give her a card of, like, myself, and she like, with my helmet off, and she loved that. But then I got old. She's like, Dad, you suck. Like, get out of here. I don't need that. So I got her, like, Elsa, and Aunt, like, loves it. Like, she thinks, like, oh, these are my, like, I got cards like Dad, and these are mine.
That's cool. Yeah. Doing what Dad does, but it's all Elsa and Anna.
Yeah, for sure. Much cooler than what Dad does. Getting
Frozen, underrated as a human male adult.
Yeah, it's not a Theo Johnson Purple Shock, but what is?
It's a very rewatchable movie.
Yeah.
You're going to have to rewatch it if you have
No, but we've already gone through. I think we've already gone through some of that process with her. So we've already gone through the Frozen era. Speaking of Frozen, Shane Beamer in South Carolina kind of been frozen last year. It was not a great year for them. We talked a lot about their quarterback. We talked about their receiver here. I love Shane Beamer. I want to get that out there. I'm probably going to be a little biased in this conversation, but it feels like a massive year for Shane Beamer. I think he's got to win. I think Shane knows that. I think Shane's a good football coach. I really do. I think there's some roster limitations they have at South Carolina, like Marler pointed out, but this feels like it's a big year for Shane.
Is Shane Beamer on the hottest seat in the SEC?
Well, so you have so many new head coaches.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Shane Beamer because, look, let's go through the list. Like Will Stein, new. Eli Drinkwitz just signed a new deal, not going anywhere. Brent Venables, new deal, not going anywhere. Josh Heupel's got some pressure, but he just made a college football playoff a couple of years ago. I think Josh is going to be fine. Alex Golesh, new. Kirby, no, he's knighted. He's not going anywhere. Shane Beamer, that's a guy we're talking about. Maybe so. Clark Lee, not going anywhere. Kalen DeBoer, it's always interesting because he's not Nick Saban. They made the playoff, though, so we'll see what that situation looks like. John Summerall, new. Pete Golding, new. Mike Elko not going anywhere. Ryan Silverfield, they'll give him 4 years to fail before they move on from him. Lane's not going anywhere. Jeff Levy, I don't think Jeff's going to be
year 2 for him, right?
This is year three for Jeff Levy. And then Sark's not going anywhere. So, I mean, Shane might be the answer now.
Well, Heupel and DeBoer, they would have to look really bad, I feel like, for them. They would have to look.
For DeBoer?
Yeah, for DeBoer and Heupel. For both
and then,
of them.
For Pete, I don't think Pete Golding would fall into like a Will Arnett. Hey, we're going to give you 1 year. Oh, my God, that was disastrous. And they move on from him after 1 year. I don't think that. But since Pete doesn't have any kind of head coaching resume to fall back on, we've seen wilder things happen. Mm-hmm. So, maybe that's a situation there, but I don't think it's going to happen anyways. But I think the answer is going to be Shane because everybody else is new or they got a new deal or they built enough equity up where it's not this year, maybe it's the next year. But Shane's got to win. I mean, they love football in that place.
We talked about how overhyped Lenoris Sellers is because he's got the talent. He's got this. Everybody loves him. He played one good half of football. That can work against Shane Beamer. That can, if they do not produce as much as people overhype Lenoris, it's going to hurt Shane Beamer as a coach if they can't perform with him. They're going to be, the public will be like, okay, you had 3 years with Lenoris and you couldn't get it done. That's the most talented quarterback we've had come through these doors, possibly ever. Yeah. And you couldn't win with him. So your time's done. I think by far, Shane Beamer has the hottest seat in the SEC for those reasons. And, look, I don't think he's got you can't, like my high school coach used to tell us, you can't win the Kentucky Derby with a bunch of jackasses. So I don't know if he's got the top-to-down roster to get it done.
That's a good line.
Can't win the Derby with a jackass.
Can I steal that?
No.
Okay. I'll cite my source.
Okay. Then yes.
The first time. Then it's mine. Yeah, I mean, I think Shane, again, if we went back to it, Josh Heupel needs to, I think show something this year. But, again, he's got some equity built up. Shane did have some, but I think he lost that last year. I can't see another situation. Jeff Levy probably needs to do something this year at Mississippi State, but still even that, I don't think he's in any kind of danger of losing his job. And so I think it is Shane.
Again, if you have what people consider a generational talent quarterback and you can't win with him,
they're going to ask the question, if not now, then when?
The questions start to get asked, and you lose whatever equity you built up within the Spencer Rattler area.
Oh, rat that.
Marler still would choose Lenoris over Rat. As I call him, Spence.
You did call him Spence. But then he lost his starting job after that, though.
My bad. Hey, sorry.
Before Shane got there, real quick, before we close the book, it was Steve Spurrier won 11 games 3 years in a row. South Carolina literally never done anything close to that before. So he did set the bar high, right? Well, then Muschamp takes over in 2016, 6-7, 9-4, 7-6, 4-8, 2-8. All right, so that was Will's record at South Carolina. And then Shane comes in, it's 7-6, 8-5, then he had the 5-7 year in 2023, and everybody started asking questions. But then remember, he had the 9-3 regular season where they ended the year as hot as anybody in the country.
They beat Clemson and Tennessee, right?
They did. And then they lost that bowl game. Illinois, I believe, is who they lost to in that Citrus Bowl. So they go 9-4, but still that built him up some equity. And then they went 1-7 in the league last year. So overall, his record, he's only had a winning record in the SEC in 2024.
That 1 year.
That 1 year bought him some time, but I think that clock's running out.
That's why you give the history of South Carolina. Like,
Yes.
they just have not been.
Right. Even Coach Spurrier in his last year went 3-9.
Yeah, they haven't been elite in the SEC.
Yeah.
Consistently ever.
Right.
Maybe they had the one, but Shane had that 1 year. And with Mr. Rattler, and they did really well, and they upset some teams. They won games they shouldn't have, and they looked like they were on this path, this trajectory that was going to make them consistent, because all of a sudden you have that season, and then you get this quarterback that you're like, my God, this guy was touched by an angel. God spent a little bit more time on this one. All
right, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, and then after that, you can't win with him. So, like I said,
can this be real?
I mean, Shane was probably really excited he got Lenoris, but Lenoris could be the downfall of him.
That's a great point, actually. Like, are you levitating over this conversation right now?
I was actually watching myself talk when I said that.
Really, such a good point.
Thank you.
I'm stealing that too. A little bit later on. I'll cite my work on that one, though.
All right.
You're like, hey, Flynn was talking quarterbacks, because then it gives me some cred.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're a quarterback. If I was talking about, hey, Flynn was talking quarterbacks, and he actually makes a lot of sense, because he's like, hey, could their downfall be that he's got such a good player?
And I think he was wearing sunglasses at the time, because these bright
backwards
lights.
hat. All right, we're going to step away.
We kind of poo-pooed on South Carolina, didn't we?
Oh, man, big
We
time.
didn't even plan this.
Big time.
Just rolled off.
Yeah,
it was probably because of Marler.
It was Marler looking at the cock signal a little bit earlier in the show.
I got Marler's right there. I'm going to put my glasses on so he knows he's not getting them back.
Do not let him big dog you and get those glasses back.
No way.
No chance in hell.
No shot. You gave them to me. It's a gift.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from Tampa, Florida.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com, FABT.com. First American Bank and Trust, the in-question banking leader in the greater Baton Rouge area. They are a community bank that has a relationship with you. You're a face, you're a name, you're not just an account number. They're going to be there for you. They've been in the game for over 100 years. 100 years. Yeah, over a century. You're doing pretty well. You're doing things the right way if that is the case, and they're always going to do it. They get all the bells, all the whistles, all the latest technology with the down-home customer service, FABT.com.
First American Bank and Trust. First American Bank and Trust. Look, do business, do your banking with the local folks here that have been doing it a long time in the Baton Rouge area in South Louisiana. If you are looking for a loan, a home loan, a business loan, well, why don't you do it? That house, that business is in Louisiana. So make sure you're doing business and getting those loans with Louisiana Company, making local Louisiana decisions. First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parish Construction and Roofing.
back in. OTB here live from Tampa, Florida. Shout out to our guy, Billy Luch. What's up, Luch? Sorry, I ran into the commish, talking to Commissioner Sankey. He didn't want to talk SEC.
Are we late?
He asked me, hey, you're on the NFL now. How the Bills going to be? So sitting there, I was like, look, I know Matt's probably like panicking a little bit. I was like, but the commissioner of the SEC is asking me how the Bills are going to be.
Oh, my goodness.
So I got to break it down for him.
So how are they going to be?
Good. I mean, Joe Brady's their head coach. They had the leading rusher in the NFL, in James Cook, last year. Josh Allen's a unicorn, an alien, whatever you want to call him. Jimmy Leonard, a teammate of both of ours. You found that out on air one day. He's the defensive coordinator now. Love Jim Leonard. They got a new stadium in Buffalo, too.
That's open?
It's going to be this year.
No roof, right? No roof? Or roof?
I believe they have a retractable situation, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, it's going to be better. Look, I love the Bills Mafia, but I played a game there once where the power went out on the field, and they had to do the clock in an NFL game on their watch on the field, and there was no helmet comm. So Norv's like, hey, Jack Wright, Scat Wright, 99 stop F cross. It's like, Coach, they hurt you. Because we didn't have signals because...
Yeah, they don't know what that means. But
we had the helmet
defensive
comms.
People are dumb, though.
That's true.
You could say the play out loud.
That's true.
Very, very few smart ones out there.
I got this gap or that gap, Coach. The A gap or the B gap.
So apparently,
that's my Bobby Carpenter impersonation.
Okay, I'll hit the guy with the ball.
A gap or B gap, Coach.
Do we have some dead air? Apparently, we forgot we were back.
No, so when I came back and I knew I was talking to the commissioner for a good 60 seconds, and I saw you talking to Luch, I was like, oh, there's probably Alondra's probably like, hey, dum-dums, we're back.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's on me. Actually, it's on Luch. It's not on me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to talk.
Oh, no, Alondra did. She texted me. We're back 3 times.
See, I saw it on my watch, and I was trying to power walk after I saw her text on my watch.
That's on me.
Because I was like, that means Flynn is not telling the people about one of the great companies. I was like, maybe he's telling them about Rouse's, because I'll tell you about it right now. Go to Rouse's.com. Rouse's.com is a website. You're going to put in your location. It's going to pull up the one that's most convenient for you. And then once you do, it's going to find the weekly specials for your Rouse's store. And you're going to be able to, per store, check out what the weekly specials are. That's why we kind of give it to you. But it doesn't matter which Rouse's you go to. It's going to be a couple of things. It's going to have local. It's going to be convenient for you, and it's always going to be about you. Your experience there is going to be good. You're going to walk in. You're going to have the breakfast bar, lunch bar, sushi bar already ready to go. You got stuff like My High, which you're not going to find anywhere else. It's going to be there. They care about the local Gulf Coast community, and that's why we love our team over at Rouse's. Go to Rouse's.com today. Whoa, we're back. We're back in all caps. We're back.
Yep. Nailed it. Not my fault. Shouldn't trust me. Can't leave me here.
I thought, but I knew what we had as far as reads, and I was like, okay, I know he can do Rouse's.
Wow.
His product is in Rouse's. And again, if the commissioner of the SEC is asking you how the Buffalo Bills are going to be,
yep.
I had to answer.
You tell him. You got to tell him. Well, Billy came up and talked to us, and he was talking about your guy, Chatty guy.
Oh, Chatty at the end of the table?
Yep, so I had to listen to that. You know that.
Yeah.
Had to get the
What did he say? Nothing.
Just super good stuff.
More of what we heard last night?
Yes. More of it.
Golly. That was an experience. And not like a medieval times dinner experience, like a bad one.
Yeah, sometimes meeting new people is great. Sometimes it's not. Y'all understand? Sometimes it's terrible.
Sometimes it's going to annoy the whole table.
But it makes you appreciate the good ones.
Sure, that's a good point. Mm-hmm. Look at the bright side of it.
Where there's a greater good, there's a greater evil.
All right, so Auburn, Georgia, South Carolina, Vanderbilt. Those are the teams here today. We've talked about all of them. Probably spent the least amount of time on Georgia, and that's not because...
It's just kind of boring, right?
It's just they're good. Mm-hmm. It's Georgia. It's Kirby. They're going to be good. They're going to win a lot of games. They're probably going to have a chance to play for the SEC championship.
Would you say? I would say the least interesting team at SEC media. I would say because they're just good and they're consistent, and that's it. That's all you can say about it. What do you ask them? What do you?
Yeah.
How's it feel? You're pretty much guaranteed to have double-digit wins again. You're going to be in the playoff.
Yeah, there's going to be one game in the season that's going to kind of tell, are you going to be like a national champion or just like a quarterfinal?
Yeah, I mean, you'll be a player away from either going to the national championship or not. So, I mean, it's kind of boring.
I'm with you.
Say about that.
I mean, and look, if any person in this building wants it that way, it's Kirby.
Oh, for sure.
Kirby loves that. He loves that. That's the facts about his team right now.
Yeah, there's no quarterback competition. You got a good quarterback. There's no hot seat to talk about. There's no, are they going to be able to fix this situation? No drama. And that is the epitome, and that is the goal for every program. As LSU fans, you need to hope that LSU is going to be boring at media day.
And their team is their team. What do I mean by that? They're going to have one transfer on offense be a starter, and they're going to have two transfers on defense be a starter. Mm-hmm. Everyone else started their career at Georgia. That's pretty remarkable in today's college football.
In this world that we live in, you go look at anybody else's roster in the entire country, and you were going to see way more new faces on the offense and the defense. So what they've been able to do to sustain is pretty remarkable. Like any sport in college football, to be able to sustain year in, year out is incredible just because of the turnover that you're going to have.
Yeah. It is. It's only Georgia really that's able, because teams are trying to do it like that, like a Clemson, for instance, but they don't have the Jimmies and Joes.
Right.
Like they try to do it like that. But the thing is, Kirby still gets the Jimmies and Joes. And, look, he'll supplement his roster with a transfer if he needs to, like Zachariah Branch last year. That was their leading receiver. Zachariah Branch came in, played well, got drafted, but it was like that one player is what they needed. They don't do a lot of wholesale changes there. Mm-hmm. They trust their high school recruiting. They develop their players still. And when you have success like they're having, you can do that. Players will stick around a little bit longer. You know, you can convince a guy to be a redshirt junior and be a starter for the first time.
Yeah. How do you think your guy did interviewing Gunnar Stockton by himself?
I think he's got sweaty palms.
Palms. Do you think was it 6 minutes, 7 minutes? He probably thought in his brain he's got enough questions in the chamber for an hour.
So I don't like we're pretty full disclosure here. So I got a text from somebody said, hey, this is the true test. Like you're getting Gunnar one-on-one.
Yep.
Again, incredible leader, but just not somebody that's going to give you a lot in an interview.
An immediate situation.
And so I wrote back, I said, look, no matter how it goes, he has to know that Barbara Walters couldn't get information out of that guy. You know what I mean? And that's what Barbara did for a living and was really good at it. You know what I mean? So it ain't you, it's him. So probably not great.
Yes, the sweaty. So probably not great.
Probably not great. Yeah. It was probably you when we were interviewing Cole Payton at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, for sure. Little finger point. You're up, pal.
So, yeah.
Kind of like
we played that on air when you
did you? I saw y'all sent it in the group chat. I didn't even watch it because I didn't want to get secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, we did.
Was it as cringe as we all remember? Or is it better? It's probably better.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, of course.
It was glorious. It was everything I remembered in the moment.
I love it. I wasn't even embarrassed during it. That's the thing. You know what? My palms get more sweaty when
Coach Mulkey,
we come back from break and you're not here. And like I hadn't, usually when I host the show, like when you're not here, like I'll put topics down throughout the day so I can look down. Okay, let's just go to this because we hadn't talked about it.
Yeah.
Like when I don't know you're going to be back and I'm like, oh God, where I got to speak.
How long is he going to be gone?
This is just going to be dead air for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, who am I going to BS with?
And that's when Alondra writes back, we're back.
Actually, that was just forgetful because Billy was talking.
Okay.
I didn't do it on purpose.
When's Billy? Billy needs to sit down. We need to talk Texas A&M with him tomorrow.
They're tomorrow.
He's going to be busy tomorrow.
So what? Everybody's going to be busy.
I feel you. We didn't get anybody today.
So tomorrow, Alabama, Florida, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M. Tomorrow is going to be an exciting day. Tomorrow's a good group. tomorrow's a good group. I think we heard that Coach Pete Golding, I think Rivers just said that they're not going to bring their players through Radio Row.
I don't think anybody's going to be coming through here, which is...
I wonder if that's because they're anticipating the questions they would get. He wants to protect his guys
right,
from those types of
I guess so, but hey, that's why we're all here. That's why we came from across the southeast to be here.
Sorry, bud. Take your sensitivity somewhere else.
If you that's why you select the guys that you think can handle that.
Right, go to Conference USA. That's what Notre Dame does. They're so sensitive. They don't want this type of heat.
Yeah, so that hopefully that's just something that got started and it's not true. But if it is, we got to go after them a little bit.
They're a little overly sensitive. They don't want hard questions. I think their ex-coach.
LSU's bringing TJ Dottery, who's going to face way tougher questions, I think, than anybody else here. Any player, any school.
Yeah.
Because he left Ole Miss to go to LSU.
Yeah, he'll face way harder questions than the Ole Miss players
No
would.
doubt about it. More than anybody.
Yeah.
So I hope that's not true. I hope that's just a bad rumor, and I hope they come through here. And look, we're probably not going to talk to them, but I hope somebody does.
Because they'll have Trinidad, Kawan Lacey, and Will Eccles.
Eccles, yep.
Eccles.
Yeah, Kewan Lacey, Will Eccles, and Trinidad Chambers.
Come on, put your quarterback through there.
Yeah, you need to. He's ready. He's good. He's polished. He's good.
Fine. He's ready to roll.
All right, we are going to step away one final time. Before we do, I want to remind you, whether you're dealing with a sports injury, joint pain, or just woke up one morning and something doesn't feel right, don't wait to get it checked out. The team at Ochsner Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back to doing what you love. And if you need care fast, their orthopedics walk-in clinic is located right inside the Elite Training Complex on Burbank. No appointment necessary. They even offer on-site x-rays so you can get answers fast. Learn more and find a location at Ochsner.org. Ochsner Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, keeping you in the game. Ask the Bench, brought to you by Dos Equis. It's always a great time to go for Dos when we come back here live from Tampa, Florida.
Off the Bench. Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Farish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in OTB here. One final segment. Tuesday here at Media Days in Tampa, Florida. We'll Ask the Bench to wrap up today's show. Let's see. Got a ton of them coming in today. Nice job.
I know. Drink Dos Equis.
Can't read that. It's inappropriate. You can only pick one to eat the rest of your life. Which is it? Tacos, enchiladas, or tamales? Only one.
Tacos.
I mean, tacos feels like the answer, but God, I love enchiladas and tamales.
Yeah, I love them all. If you had to maybe choose cuisines, it'd be hard to pick anything over Mexican food.
Yeah.
But I like tacos for sure. It's just so versatile.
Mexican's definitely the answer. Ask the Bench, is there a press buffet or you guys just roll with the per diem?
Per diem.
Funny you think we get per diem. That is actually hilarious. We don't get anything close to per diem. That's not in the budget. No. The press buffet yesterday was not great, but luckily for me, not for Matt, our team at SiriusXM always orders lunch.
Nice. Yeah, the press buffet, grilled chicken breast. Hard to do chicken breast on a buffet, people. It gets too dry.
They grilled them for a long time. There's not an ounce of a liquid in that chicken breast.
No, it is a choking hazard.
Yeah. You got to have 2 bottles of water to get a bite down. Ask the Bench, favorite type of buffet?
Chinese.
Mexican, ponchos. Raise the flag.
Yeah.
You know about it.
That's fine. We're going to
raise the flag. Chinese is, it's Chinese for sure, but tell me ponchos didn't slap.
Oh, hashtag Ask the Bench. What room service y'all smashing tonight?
I haven't had any yet, but my favorite room service is always a club sandwich, French fries, and a Diet Coke.
Somebody said in the chat, French onion soup goes pretty hard on room service. I don't ever eat French onion soup, but I have ordered it multiple times for room service, and I agree with that.
That's kind of weird.
It's kind of like ginger ale on a plane. Like you never get it unless you're on a plane. But for whatever reason, a lot of room service has it.
Hashtag least favorite media member. That list is, I don't know. I mean, I got a list. I don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't even, I don't care like putting it out there. I just don't know. I don't know who'd be at the top of that list. You know,
that's not a thing you really want to put out there. But
I don't care. That's DJ Shockley. He beat the hell out of us in the SEC championship game one year. I just dapped him up.
Not a big deal.
He's a good dude, though.
Is he?
He's a good dude.
Nice.
Yeah, you'd like him a lot.
I don't like that. I wish he was a bad dude.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like what he did to us in 2005. We didn't have a bye week, DJ.
It's always like your sports rival. It's always depressing when you find out they're good people.
Yeah, it's always pretty like when you find out like they're turds, you're like, I knew it.
I knew it the whole time.
Mm-hmm. You're not a turd. You're great, and we love you, and we thank you. Go America, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at RejuveMeMedical.com. Rejuve Medical is the website, and you're going to be able to, remember, 13 locations in Louisiana, one in Mississippi as well. You're going to be able to go in, get your labs drawn. You're going to come back, and you're going to get a plan together, and all of that is going to be a matter of minutes. I told you, when I went in for my blood work, I literally had my daughter on my lap. They take the blood. I go back, consultation. It was like 5 to 10 minutes, and by the time I left there, the medicine that I was going to get on was already on its way to my house. That's what kind of service you get with Rejuve Me. That's how they're going to fix whatever you've got going on to get you on a path to feeling like your youthful self. RejuveMeMedical.com.
Yeah, we're talking about testosterone, so hormone replacement therapy. We're talking about peptides. We're talking about Botox, Brotox, sexual wellness, whatever it is. They can help you feel like a better version of yourself. 13 locations across Louisiana. Go get that blood work. Have that consultation. RejuveMeMedical.com.